I'm joining in my Facebook family. Hello, pretty people. All the pretty people say, hey, Jerusha. Yes. So now we got the Facebook family in the building. Hello, gorgeous. I told you I will be live every Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Time in my business group. The business group is Business Tips, Motivation, and Inspiration. And so if you want any of that goodness and you want to come on camera with me live, you got to be in the group. The link is above. Come into the group, and then I'll be able to see you. I'll be able to see you if you come into the group. But yes, hello. All the pretty people say hi, Jerusha. Speak back to me. Yes, let me know where you reside. I speak to the newbie. So if you are a newbie to me, put newbie in the chat. Say I'm a newbie, Jerusha. That just means you're just now hearing the sound of my voice. You are a newbie to me. I appreciate you. And then, of course, yes, if you watch the replay, put replay. And if you share and tag, you and I just became besties. I love the people that share and tag because guess what? When I share, you share. That's how we change the world. Knowledge is the new rich. Knowledge is the new rich. You got to put that in the chat. Yes. And so I like an interactive group. So I like people to talk back to me. So if you're in my business tips, motivation, and inspiration group, there should be a StreamYard link. You can tap that link if you want to come on screen and ask me a business question, or you just want to join me on screen. I'm happy to see you. I'm happy to see you. All right, so I'm going to answer this business question because if you share and you tag two people and share the broadcast, you get to ask any business question or get in the group, and so you can come on live with me. So kind of like one-on-one coaching. But this is the deal. I was speaking to someone today, and they said, listen, I'm in a business, but I'm not able to enroll new people. I'm not able to get new team members. I'm not able to get people to follow through with looking at the opportunity. I'm not able to get people to jump on board with me building my team. And so that's what I want to discuss tonight for really quick 20-25 minutes. So those of you that are building a team, you're in network marketing and direct sales, and you're building that client base, but you really want a team of women that you can help, or a team altogether, men and women, that you can help depending on your industries. I'm going to give you some basic business tips about recruiting. I am a recruiting queen. That is the number one thing that I love to do, is share my opportunity, teach people how to build a business, teach them how to create residual income. I love it. I love it. I actually was number one in the entire company in my business. And so that is my jam. That's my niche. So I can say, I know a thing or two about this area. And so if that's you and you're struggling in that area, you're in the right place at the right time. Yes. Hello, gorgeous. Tap that screen for me on TikTok. Yes. Do me a favor and tap that screen so we can get some more people, so we can get all the peoples up in the broadcast today. So if you're joining me, hi, gorgeous. It just says Facebook user. So I know you are a pretty person. Hashtag to all the pretty people. We crown our people over here. We celebrate, collaborate, and create great relationships. So if you are a pretty person, hashtag pretty people. Yes, hashtag to all the pretty people. Okay, I'm in the building. Okay, get your pretty people tea. The link is in the bio because I want to make sure we represent all the pretty people. So I'm Jerusha Wiggins, motivational speaker, radio personality, and business coach in the direct sales business. And I help people start a business with me. I am currently, this is how serious this is, helping people get where they need to be financially as much as possible and sharing what I know. I am helping, yes, thank you so much. I am developing 100 new business partners. I am developing 100 new business partners in my personal organization. Is going down. So if you want to learn more about the 100, put 100 in the chat. I am serious about helping 100 families, 100 women, 100 lives. 100 is the number. And I've trained thousands of people, but I want people that want that leadership role. They want it. They're hungry. Like Les Brown says, they're hungry and they're ready to do the work. You're my people. You're my people. And no excuses. They're like, this is my season. I'm tired of working for somebody else. I'm tired of waking up every day, helping somebody else become wealthy and creating their legacy. It's time for me to create my legacy. You're my people. You're my people. So if you want to learn more about the 100, put 100 in the chat. Along this journey of me personally developing 100 new entrepreneurs to work it with me, I am also helping all of you. I'm assuming a lot of you have businesses. So I don't care what you sell, but I help you build your business online and offline. So I create what I call double threats. So if you want to be a double threat, hashtag double threat. if you want to be a double threat. I'm all about the double threat. And then, of course, I got those people who want to be triple threats. Where my triple threats? Where my triple threats? Yes. You want to speak on stages. You want to travel the world. Yes, you're a triple threat. I'm all about that life. Yes, yes. So let's talk about this new enrollment, new conversations, recruiting more people in your organization, actually doing it in a way that they are open to the possibility. First of all, we have to learn to change our language. That's the biggest part of, to me, in my opinion. First, your attitude. Obviously, you got to believe it. But outside of those basic things, you got to know what to say. I think a lot of times you are saying what you think they want to hear, and you're talking more about you as opposed to talking about them. No one cares that you want to build a team. No one cares. They only care about themselves. And that's my 8 o'clock alarm saying I need to pray. All right, great. It'll come back on. All right. So no one cares about your team. No one cares about that. They care about themselves. And the moment that you understand it is about other people, your business will grow. You will grow that team. You will grow that organization. You will do it. So let's talk about the basics. A pretty person's going to put this in the chat for me because you love me and I love you. The basic recruiting tips is develop a recruiting mindset. First of all, you got to develop that mindset. And everybody's in recruiting. I don't like when people say, I'm not. Everybody, Walmart is still recruiting you to come to Walmart. Target is still recruiting you to come to Target. So everybody's actually recruiting more people. They want more clients. They want more customers. So everybody that is an entrepreneur, doesn't matter how you slice it, you are looking for more people, correct? All right. So if you want to change the name and don't say recruiting and you want to say enrolling, you want to say however you want to say it, you're looking for new clients. You're acquiring new people to look at your thing. At the end of the day, that's what you want. Yes or yes. Okay. So I need you to develop a recruiting mindset. I need you to be saying to yourself all the time, everybody wants to be a part of my organization. Like the 100, they're attracted to me. Right now, the 100 is coming. Right now, someone's putting in the chat 100. I'm going to attract the 100 people who are ready to go. She's ready to go. She's my people. And so you need to start speaking like that to yourself, saying, listen, I am an attraction magnet. Like people want to be a part of my organization. They want to work with me. They want my product. They want my services. You've got to start treating yourself like it's already happening. You got to start walking like it's happening, talking like it's happening, posting like it's happening. You have to start right there with the mindset. Okay. That's number one, basic recruiting strategy. Number two is you got to make a lot of friends, and social connections is important on social media. You got to make a lot of friends, and this is me. You can listen to other speakers and other top producers and influencers, and that's great. I think you should. I'm not going to build a rapport forever. I'm not. It's just not my personality. I'm just going to cut straight to the thing. I just need to know, are you open to an opportunity or are you not? I'm not going to be beating around the bush. If you took my 3-day ride, I gave you actual scripts, like not made up, not add your own stuff to it, not flare it up. I gave you actual scripts that work. If you did take the 3-day ride, that's okay. Your upline, your mentor, your business coach, they gave you what to say, use it. At the end of the day, most people's problem is they're not talking to enough people. I cannot tell you the secret. You are not talking to enough people. You're not making enough friends. You're not making enough connections. Facts. Let me tell you how I know. If you are talking to 2 people today, 5 people tomorrow, 0 the next day, 1 person the next day, you're not talking to enough people. I can tell you right now, that's what most people are doing. I know that because you're saying you can't get anybody to get started in your business. If you are actually doing it with the scripts that your upline gave you or mentor or whomever gave you, and you were doing it consistently, you're absolutely right. Thank you so much. If you were doing it consistently, and I'm talking, listen, I'm talking 10, 20, 30, 40 people a day. 10 is the minimum. 10 is the minimum. If you talk to 10 new people every single day, the numbers never lie. People do. I'm telling you, your problem is you're not connecting with enough people. You're talking to that same person you talked to 6 months. Girl, put her in a follow-up funnel, put her in a follow-up email or a follow-up text message, and you're on to the next one and the next one and the next one. The problem is you're not making enough new friends. Period. That's the problem. And I don't know how else to tell you, but the only thing that's stopping you from making new friends is yourself. Fear is stopping you, and that's you. You're in control of that. You're in control of your body. You're in control of your texting. You're in control of your mind. You're in control. So you're the problem. You're the solution. You're it. Okay? So you're not making enough friends every single day. That's why you're not enrolling new people. That's why you don't have new team members, because you are not making new connections. That's the answer. That's the answer. I saved you already. I saved the day already. That is the answer. You cannot listen, because it is a success loves speed. And because it's a system, right? A system works. So you put yourself on a system that you have to talk to 10, 15, 20 people a day before you go to bed. You have to talk to 10, 15, 20 people every day before you go to bed for the next 90 days. It's impossible that your business won't grow. The problem is you can't even do it for 21 days. And they say it takes 21 days to form a habit. I think it's more like 90, but 21 days get you started. Most people can't even do it 21 days consistently. I didn't say miss Sunday. Oh, it's Sunday. I said 21 days consistently talking to new people about your product, your service, your opportunity. That's what it is. That is what it is. That's the second thing. And that's why that's the most important thing other than your mindset. And then the second thing is making new friends. Write this in the comments for me. Put it in the chat for me on TikTok, please. Okay. The third thing is develop a positive daily habit. Okay. Develop positive daily habits. And so this has to become a habit, like brushing your teeth. You don't think about it. Prospecting, I don't even think about it. I do it when I'm like, if my phone is in my hand, I'm prospecting. I'm making new friends. I'm making connections. It's now a part of my daily routine. If I have my cell phone in my hand, I am prospecting. I am. So you need to develop, number 3, develop positive daily habits. Okay. Number 4, always be prepared. You got to be prepared, right? Because once you get that rhythm going, once you have your systems in place, once you are consistent, guess what's going to happen? People are going to start replying to you. Just because you did 20 today and nobody replied, but you do 20 tomorrow, 3 people reply. So it's not going to be apples to apples. And so you have to stop looking at the results and say, it's not working. It's not working. Stop saying that. That's attitude. That's mindset. That's what that is. Okay. You've got to fall in love with the process. The process is talk to 20 new people every day. That's it. Everything that comes with that, okay, don't worry about it. Do not worry about it. It's going to happen because the numbers, it's numbers. It's not magic. It's mathematics. Numbers never lie. I'm telling you, just like I gave you an example, the girl at the mall with the teriyaki chicken. The reason why she's standing out there with the teriyaki chicken, because she already knows if I ask enough people, I'm going to clear this plate of teriyaki chicken. Facts. The man that's standing in front of your local grocery store that's asking for money, he already knows it's math. If I ask enough people, can I get $1? Can I get $1? Somebody's going to say yes. Math. It's not magic. The same thing applies to your business. You're not getting enough people enrolled because you're not doing the math. Period. So you're always being prepared. If I do these numbers, it's going to happen for me. Why do you think people beg for money and food? Why do you think they do it? Because they know no one's going to keep walking past people and not do it. And you're not going to continue to ask people to purchase your services and your product and no one purchases it ever. That's not going to happen. But what happens is you get discouraged along the way and you stop. It doesn't mean the business didn't work, whatever your business is. It means that you stop working. The business work, because if I'm successful, other people are successful in your company. If other leaders are doing it, that means it's working. Somewhere along the line, you lost your drive. You lost your momentum, your excitement, your enthusiasm, and you got to get it back. You got to get it back. The best way to get it back is to put yourself into action. Best way to get it back. The fifth thing is tell good stories. You want to make sure when you're recruiting and you're talking to someone, you're telling relevant stories, testimonials that relate to that person, right? Not just to be talking and talking and talking. And I'm actually not that person that just telling all these stories. I tell a story that relates to their situation so they can see if this person can do it and this person is an introvert and you are an introvert, then you can do it. They can't relate to me. I'm an extrovert. I might be too much. But if I tell them a story that I help a lot of introverts, most of the people that I work with are introverts, and I tell that story that's relatable, then they're like, okay, I can do it. The sixth thing that I can tell you is listen and ask questions. I'm a good question asker. I ask a lot of great questions. And so my questions always lead to the person signing themselves up. It always leads to the person purchasing themselves. They want it. Because you're always asking questions, asking why would this business, help your family? Why would extra money be helpful to your family? Why do you want to start a business? Why do you need residual income? Why do you think this program could help you? Why do you want to be a part of the 100s? Why? You're asking the right questions. Number 7 is enthusiasm. You got to get your energy up. When I see some people and I listen to some people, I'm like, girl, you can't sign nobody up sounding like you sad and you don't believe it. You got to sound like you believe it. Just like you believe in your children, if you have children, you believe in your whatever, your spouse, your significant other, right? You got to have that type of enthusiasm. And no one can tell you differently. You got to believe whatever it is that you're talking about. Like I believe in my boys. I have 2 boys, my husband and I. You better not talk about my 2 boys. I'm going to fight you. Like the other part of me is about to come out. That's how much I believe in them. That's how you should believe in your business. If you think your product, your service, your opportunity is great, why wouldn't you be telling people? Why? Why wouldn't you be standing on 2 toes? Like, what? Did you say something about my 2 boys? Did you say something about my business? Did you say something about my work ethic? That's how you need to be. That means you believe it. But if you let other people talk you out of your business, you never believed it. You didn't believe it. You got to have a strong belief in whatever it is that you're trying to sell somebody else on. The eighth thing that I have to tell you is you got to have big dreams. It's not just going to come like, it'd be nice. You actually have to have big dreams for yourself, your future, and you got to dream about it all the time. You got to talk about it to yourself. Now, I don't believe in telling everybody your dreams. I believe in you. I believe in you telling yourself about your dreams. I just tell myself about my dreams all the time. I'll be if I'm in the bed, I'm like, let me look at my dream house, but another house, right? I said, let me look at this other house that I want or whatever. And before I go to bed, I have a visual of the home. I'll go look at the home online and I'll look at how I want it structured and I'll look at how I want the layout and how I would want my office. I'll even go to decorating my office, like what colors I want in the office. I'm already visualizing what I want. So when I go to sleep, not only is it's in my conscious, but I want it in my subconscious, right? That this is all I'm dreaming about. I'm dreaming about it. And tomorrow I'm going to be so excited to get up and start working towards that dream. So you got to make sure that you're doing the same thing. Your mission gives your life meaning. What's your mission? Your mission, write this down, gives your life meaning. Okay. What is going to be your life legacy? What is it going to be? And so you don't have to be this huge person online to make it happen. It's great once you get that type of popularity and people are following you, but it's really, what's the mission? How many people do you want to help? How many people do you want to, you want to change their lives or whatever, help have financial freedom, whatever it is. What's the mission? See, ordinary people like you, right? And me, we do extraordinary things in our lifetime. I'm just an ordinary person who decided to go for it. That's it. I'm just an ordinary person who said, girl, the internet is free. I was actually paying for an office, meeting face to face, doing presentations. And now all I have to do is stay at home and train and develop people from home, from monetizing and leveraging social media. Okay, I'm in. What do I need to do? What do I need to learn? I'm ready. I'm ready. So that's what you're looking for. You're looking for the ready right now. And so I'm going to answer your business questions, but I wanted to get those basic recruiting tips in. So let me look in here. I don't see nobody that clicked the link to come live. So let me see. I'm in the building. Okay, got it. Okay, so Lakeisha talked to me in the 3-day ride. I'll be in there in 10 minutes. And I'm going to answer that for you. There's no way after I showed you so many places to find the people. And a lot of times what people miss is the people are right in front of you. Like whomever liked your stuff, those are the people. If you have 2,000 people in your friend list, I'm going to ask you, did you talk to all 2,000? If you did not, they're the people. If you have 5,000 people, I'm going to say, did you talk to all 5,000? You did not. The people are right there. They came to you. Okay. So unless, I think it's this I don't know if it's a miscommunication on social media that just because you post, you think 5,000 people saw it. They did not. They didn't. They did not see it. I noticed to be a fact. They didn't see it. Especially if you were selling, they really didn't see it. Because Facebook, for a fact, they show less people when you're only selling on your page. That's a fact. Because they want your page to be a social atmosphere, a social page. So if I have 5,000 people and I post my Pretty People tees, I already know 5,000 didn't see it. I need to individually go to those people and say, did you get the Pretty People tee? Did you get your Pretty People tee? I need to individually talk to those people, which would take me a long time to talk to 5,000 people. Yes or yes. So until you've done that, right, you got to maximize the people that are in your core circle. If you're going into groups, which is great because I post in 10 groups every day, but I post valuable content in 10 different groups every single day. What happens is people respond to that post in the group. You can't solicit in certain groups. You can't, there's so many rules to people's groups, and that's great because I have rules to my groups. However, what happens is those people in the group, they see your content consistently, and guess what they do? They come out of the group and they go find and follow you. Now you can talk to them. Make sense? So I'll talk about that in a moment. Believe your business. Yes, I'm looking for a question. Oh, you do that too? Okay, you have a binder printed out of your next house. Yes, and you just keep looking at it. You just keep looking at it. Yes, 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 yes. Hey, Joanne. Yes, so I don't have any. It makes sense. Okay. Any other question? I'm looking for the questions. I have to look on my phone because if it says Facebook user, then I don't know who you are. Let me look on my phone and see. In 10 different groups. All right, I don't see a question. I see. Hold on. Yeah, I don't see another question about that. But those basic recruiting tips is vital to your business. Okay. You are not talking to enough people. Let me tell you what people want to happen. You want to post and you want people to talk to you. You want to post your website and people just run over there and go. People are not volunteering their money. They're certainly not volunteering it right now. That means you got to build a relationship and ask for the money. You have to ask for the sale. I see so many people saying, I put it up there. They saw it. They saw my website. Well, they didn't do it. You know why? They're not going to make time. They're not going to make time to just like, I'm going to run over here to her website and get it. She's not going to do it. And I go live every day and I say, did you get your pretty people tea? I already know a lot of people didn't do it. Some people did it because I keep saying it. Did you get your pretty people tea? But what do? I go build relationships. I speak to them privately in Messenger because the money is made in Messenger. The relationships are built in Messenger. And I ask, did you get your pretty people tea? Well, what size would you get? And then they'll say, oh, I'll get it Friday. Okay, we're going to talk on Friday. And then I follow up on Friday. Hey, I want to save your size. What size did you say so I can put it in the mail? I am building the relationships. Now, some people just do it, but the majority of people will not volunteer their money. They could want it, and they will not volunteer their money. They're not going to call you up and say, girl, here's my credit card. I've been waiting to give you my credit card. I knew it. I knew I was, they're not going to do that. But your relationship with that person will make them do it. So please stop sitting back, just posting it and saying, well, nobody's getting it. Well, it doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that, especially when you are posting it and you're not loving on them. It's very funny online that the more love that you give to people's pages, they follow you more. The more value you give to other people, they value you more. So if you do offer something, like now, if I do offer the pretty people tea, some people go to it. Not all. I have like 100-some thousand people. You think all of them bought a shirt? They didn't. They didn't. They didn't even see it. So they didn't even see it yet. So that's why you're doing it consistently, so they do see it. Every single time I say, if you are a newbie, put it in the chat. Every time I say it, newbie, whether it's on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, in the groups, every single time there's a new person. So that means, and this person has been following me and never saw my broadcast, never saw it. So you got to make sure that you are consistently doing it every day. Okay, today I reached out to 6 people from the friends list and 3 have responded. Oh, okay. So today she reached out to 6 people and 3 have responded. And so she's following up with those people. Okay, great. Okay, so what happens once I direct them to my Facebook to see what I have about? So it depends. And I'll answer this in 3 minutes in the 3-day ride group for you. 2 things. If you have a place, like I'm assuming that you have a website, I'm assuming you have a group, like a Facebook group, or you have a Zoom link, you have something that they can see your product, your service, your opportunity. So if you have that and the person say, yeah, I'll check out your product video, and you send it, or they say, yeah, I check out your opportunity, and you have a Zoom link and they watch it. After that, for me, if they're looking at my opportunity, I get on the phone, because I want to answer questions. And I discussed that in the 3-day ride. And so for me, I want to get on the phone. If it's a product, I don't get on the phone because it's too many people. So I do text my information. Are you ready to purchase? Here's the website. So I do follow up. So you should have a script from your mentor, upline, or somebody that follows up with the person to seal the deal. Thank you. You're welcome. Yes. If you're not being social consistently, it's like, it's not going to work on social media. Very informative. I appreciate you too. I appreciate that. Yes. So do me a favor. Okay. None of you came live with me. I scared you. You're more than welcome. Every Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern time, I will be in this group, Business Tips, Motivation, and Inspiration, for those that are serious are in the group, right? Because this is where I'll be, and you're the people that I want to answer your questions if you're in this group. Oh, you're welcome. And so if you're not, go ahead and tag 2 people and share it and say, hey, we need to get in this group. And so, hey, you want me to answer your questions? You need to be in the group. And so I can say that on every live, and some people still don't do it, but you have to say it every single time. Every single time I say the same thing. So what do you think you have to do about your business every single time? You're just assuming people see it. You're assuming 5,000 people saw your post just because you posted it. That's not true. Yeah. So we got to get in the habit of building relationships. So if you love that, say valuable, #helpful. If this was helpful to you. Yes, it's 8:30. So I got to go jump in another group, my 3-day riders. I got to jump over there as promised. But yeah, your basic recruiting tips, develop a recruiting mindset was number one. Making friends and social connections was number two. Develop positive daily habits was number three. Always be prepared. So when they do respond, like you said, how do I follow up? You got to be prepared. You got to have your follow up. And then, of course, number five, when you are talking to them on the phone to close the deal, you're going to tell good stories, testimonials that relate to that person. And number six, you're going to listen and ask great questions. I'm always asking great questions. I'm telling you, if you follow me enough and you write down my questions, you'll be fine. And then, of course, you got to have some type of enthusiasm. And that enthusiasm can't be that you are doing well. That enthusiasm has to be for the other person, that they're going to do well. And then number eight, you got to have big dreams. You got to see it before you see it, and you got to seek it before you see it. You better write it down. You got to see it before you see it, and you got to seek it before you see it. And so if that was helpful, hashtag helpful. I'm so appreciative of all of you jumping into this group. Make sure that you share so they can jump in the group. However, they do need to answer the entry questions. I got about like 75 people sitting in the queue because they won't answer the entry questions. And so make sure they answer the entry questions, and then my assistant can let them in the group. So I will see your beautiful faces. Thank you so much. I'm Jerusha, and I see you on the page. So I'm going in the 3-Day Riders group right now. So yeah, I'll see you in a moment.